Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another video from me. Today we're on the couch. I'm here with my very wonderful friend. We've been friends for like 12 years.
Yeah.
When did you leave secondary school? Is it 2011?
2011.
Over 12 years of friendship, and we are here recording a YouTube video, so please expect a lot of seriousness. Oh yeah, introduce yourself.
My name
Good.
is Oludolapo Sarah Oyawole. I'm currently in the UK, and I'm a geologist, but I have a business. I sell shoes, and if you can check it out, 1610 collections. But I'm not bragging about it, and I just mastered it. I'm so proud of it. I'm just telling everybody I just mastered. How am I switching from American to British accent? But anyways, when my grandfather, Lord Lugard, when he came around to Nigeria.
Your grandfather, not great grandfather, your grandfather.
Yeah, he's my grandfather. We have longevity in our line. So he lived a long life. Then my mother lived a long life. Then yeah.
So your own surname too is Dolapo Oyawole Lugard.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know why you don't believe me. But
Me? How many is all the things you have said that I will not believe you?
you see.
Do not be deceived. Thou shall not be deceived. Let's start this video. Because if you leave Dolapo,
This is
Lord
national.
Lugard, because come Martin Luther King in it. Okay, so this video is very spontaneous. We don't have anything planned. Anything you see, just take it. Because let me tell you, see how we are not even dressed for YouTube. No makeup, no wig, nothing. We just came the way we are. And from our wealth of wisdom, we'll be dishing out to you today.
Yeah.
Because we are wise.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
We are wise.
Wisdom is too
Overwise.
much.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing we will do with this wisdom.
We have to just give you people.
Exactly. So, there's a recent trend now that is going around that says there is no love in Lagos. For those of you, my subscribers who are not Lagosians or Nigerians, Lagos was the former capital of Nigeria before it was moved to Abuja. So Lagos is like a mega city. So we usually call it a mini London. We were both born in Lagos. We grew up in Lagos, everything in Lagos. We both went to a boarding school, by the way. So they said that dating in Lagos is a ghetto. Unfortunately, I don't think I dated in Lagos, but I had many suitors in Lagos.
I've never dated in Lagos.
So let's talk about it. You go first. Of all your dating experience in Lagos, give us the funniest one. Then we'll go to the most ridiculous one.
Okay.
I have a ridiculous one to share. Yeah.
The funniest one. Well, first, let me put it. The basis. There's love in Lagos. It just depends on what you're looking for. But there is. Everybody has their own. They have their own side. What I want is different from what you want. So that is not a. It's not a general distance that there's no love. There's love. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Exactly.
The first and funniest one in Lagos. And it was the longest.
Wow. How many years? When you say longest, I like to know.
It was 2 years plus.
Then long. I was thinking I'll hear 4 years.
4 years, me. No. For some people thought they used juju for me that period, and it's because it's me. Except I not like you. That's when.
Mama.
But once I like
they
you,
call me mama.
yeah,
I love you, love. Your love makes me
I
happy.
will make excuse until when I look at me. Well, they are already using your camera. Please leave. It was a lot.
Well, for me, I think there's love in Lagos. I actually met my husband on Twitter and then we got married and he's a Lagos boy. I just feel like the pool is getting a little bit more muddy these days. So my funny dating experience in Lagos was I met a guy through a friend who we went to university together, and he said, oh, his cousin saw my picture, wants to date a church girl. And he was so sure I wouldn't even date this guy. He was 100% sure before he linked us up. So he wanted his cousin to chop a la before he introduced us. But on talking to the guy, the relationship came at a point where I've been single for like 6 years. And then I started feeling like, people are beginning to wonder why am I not in a relationship. Even me, I'm now wondering why am I not in a relationship. That is it that I cannot just enter a relationship. So it came at the time when I was having that conversation with myself. So after talking for like 2 weeks, this guy just said, see, me, I'm already dating you. Meet me inside the relationship. Because and Lagos men have audacity.
Meet
If you
me
don't
on
know,
Kissy.
they have audacity. So this one is not even, is not asking you for your opinion about if you will date me, if you will not date me. But I say, since me, he has already said we are in a relationship, yeah, let me to go along with it. And so along the relationship line, I just noticed that this guy is not a guy that usually dates ladies like me. And then we started with every morning when you wake up, you have to be sending me Bible verse and prayers. Am I the author and finisher of your faith?
No, you are the discipler.
I'm supposed to sit over your life.
Yeah.
He said he likes it whenever ladies do that to him. His business used to progress. So I said, okay, we encounter new levels in relationships. So I said, okay, let me start doing this one too. Then I now notice a very, very silly form of insecurity that I have never even seen before.
I think that it has become a pandemic.
If he calls me, or if I'm on the call with him and then my parents calls and I tell you, can you just let me take this call and call you back? We have already entered problem. I've started immediately. He returns to, I'm not important to you. If he now calls me and the call is doing line busy, when they say the book of lamentations, I don't even nag. And then you as a guy, you are not nagging me out because of a call.
It's teaching you how to nag.
I shall endured it. Meanwhile, I didn't say yes to the proposal. I just say we are dating, meet me in the relationship. But when my eyes saw Shege Banza, I didn't know when I said, come, it's like you will be alone inside this. You will be alone inside this relationship. I have left it for you. But I feel like Lagos is a mix of different, kind of people. It just depends on what you are looking for, basically.
Yeah.
Is there love in Lagos? Yes. So if I ask you, Dolapo, how do you think that people can find love in Lagos?
First of all, you have to know what you want. And what you want for yourself. Even if you don't know what you want, know what you do not want for yourself. It makes the selection process easier. So when you see something that you do not want, you'll be able to move. So me like this, I know that whether it's a pastor, whether it's it's not a pastor, because some people just like to be brother, they don't like any other title.
Yeah.
I don't mind as long as the person is Christian, not church goer, or you feel religion, Christianity, no. I mean Christian. You will define the thing that you want. Me, I want Christian. Where, don't speaking somebody that can carry. If you annoy me, I will carry you and meet Holy Spirit and God. God, see your creation. This person frustrates me. Can carry and report, and God can come and it will share now. Somebody that God can talk to. I want that. And I want somebody that is not lazy, and someone that have common sense. See, that common sense cannot be overemphasized. Common sense, because there are some things that you will not be, you don't have to communicate. The person can see, the person can hear you without you talking. Common sense. You don't have to stress or fight or common sense. I will tell you one funny experience. I think that's what spoils the person's chance. You might even know the person. So this person said that he has been eyeing me since I was in secondary school. I said, me, I who do not know you, but you know me. Oh, glory be to God. And the person will just send me a message, and next thing is, Dolapo, I want to marry you. I say I don't know you. You don't even try to even at least build friendship. You don't even, you say you know me. I can report you for what they call this talking. Person knows literally everything. Person can tell me my own history that even me I do not know.
Oh wow.
You say you know me.
We went to the same secondary school.
No, the person did not go to a secondary school. But the person knows me. The person can just say, hi Lapo, I want to marry you. Okay.
Did you put jazz in your mouth?
No, you're not even trying. The person wasn't even trying to. I say,
there are some ladies that fall for such audacity.
But you go and look for them. So, like, if you see my status, you should know you kind of at least have a clue of the kind of person that I am. I'm big on friendships. I don't. That's what just scale of that person.
Well, if me, I would advise somebody that is trying to find love in Lagos and is saying the pool is muddy. First of one thing I always believe, especially if you're not just looking for like relationship, you really want to get married to the person. The first thing that I will tell you is the truth is the Bible is very true. Now, when the Bible says time and chance happens to them all, trust me, it is true. You could meet all the qualities in this life. If chance, which can be interpreted as the grace of God or the mercy of God, if it doesn't happen for you, or if the time is not right, even if you by human hand get into this relationship, it is not going to last and it's not going to yield much fruit. I talk like this because I'm a church girl, and I always believe that everything that I have received by the mercies of God, and everything that I am, it is also by God. So the first thing I will tell you is always have it at the back of your mind that time and chance. So the only thing that you can do as regards time and chance is to ask God to collapse time for you. But in the time where it is not your time, or the chance has not made it right yet, is a season where it's called the waiting period. So that waiting period is the time where I feel like you have to build. So now, if you want to find love in Lagos that would last, you need to be built. And Dolapo is quite right. If you don't know what you want, know what you don't want. At least when people ask me what is your spec, you ask me my spec today, I'll tell you list. Tomorrow you ask about spec, I give you another list. Then tomorrow. But there was one thing that was certain. I did not want to marry certain men. And I wasn't going, even if I would get to 55, 60, I wasn't going to compromise on that standard.
I don't know. People, there was one prophet in my church actually came to meet me one time, was like, she marry me. And I was just laughing because I have answer for everybody. I said no. This is
why you are my friend. There was an evangelist in my church too that came to ask this question. That why am I not married yet? I was barely out, let's say 23 or something. And you're coming to ask me why am I not married yet? I said, sir, you have not prayed. Your prayer is not hot enough. He said that don't worry, we'll keep praying. I said, your prayer is not hot enough. Instead of you to intimidate me, I go, I'm going to intimidate you. We no agree for ourselves.
It's true.
I had the mindset that if I get married at 25, and let's say God's plan was for me to die at the age of 90, that means I'm going to spend 75 years being married to an e-goat.
It's not 4 years.
You don't know how the mathematics take be. Like, I'm going to spend the largest chunk of my life.
It's forever.
Being married to somebody that didn't have sense.
It's still dead.
Recently, I asked my husband that, babe, would you call me a talkative? My husband was looking at me, you talkative. How you take talkative? But I was like, you didn't know me before. They talk. But I know that this is a flaw. This is a problem. And then I started working on it. I used to corner, very touchy and easily irritated. Yeah.
Short fuse.
Yeah, short fuse. Even my mommy used to say it that I don't tolerate people. But now I can have 50 people living in this my house. I don't send them. I don't flinch. What I'm trying to say is, everyone knows they have flaws, except you are being ridiculous. Work on yourself, because the truth is, this marriage you are running for will expose your flaw to your core. I used to say I'm a selfless person. When I got into I've seen myself being petty to the lowest level. I will finish doing the pettiness, and I'll be looking at myself that. See me? It didn't me. So you have to work on yourself.
You mentioned something about even if you are 55, and one thing that encouraged me, with those time, because me, I love again. I wanted to marry very early, have children. I know my children's name in my head. Me that even say I'm going to go to Oyo to go and even eat their yam and drink their water, so I'll have twins. I have everything planned, but man proposes.
God disposes.
So there was time I was actually really worried.
You were planning for marriage. Me, I was not planning for marriage.
No, I like companionship.
I wanted companionship, but you see that marriage.
I wanted it. I have a picture in my head.
No, you're a pussycat. You like gumbody.
I had a picture in my head. But as it did not happen, it was not looking as if behind is me that is a could have problem, because everybody, in fact, my parents already having children. It's not only married, they were having children. Yeah. So I started thinking about that. Wait, gong patrol that I'm doing that behind me that is doing something wrong. Then later we had a session in church choir. We had one like whether it's Bible study or something, we had this session and then people started talking about this. And these are people that I actually look up to. When they started saying their stories, I said, when the Bible says you're surrounded by a great cloud of, it's not only people in heaven. I said, these people, I said, see, no, now nobody's thinking that these people married at a certain age. They have children.
In fact, nobody late come
I say, I do not wish to them marry late. Too. It's not a wish. But if it is what is going to, if that's a criteria for happy life, sign me up.
I'm going to put this out there because we need to end this video very soon. It is better to wait and marry right. I was telling Dolapo yesterday that if God showed me a picture of how being married to my husband will look like, it's almost like 3 years of blissful marriage. Regardless of how blissful it is, if God showed me before I got married, I'll tell God to wait till I am 30. You see this freedom that you have in singlehood, this no accountability that you enjoy it. You're not rushing anywhere. They don't use to mark register. There's no late comer. They won't even give you certificate of best in marriage.
Exactly.
Or youngest in marriage. Exactly. They won't give. So it is better to wait long and do it right than to rush in and then you are now enduring. Marriage is too long for you to be enduring.
No,
there are good marriages, healthy marriages, wonderful marriages like mine.
It's a beautiful marriage.
No, and you can wait to have it. I used to tell people God's mercy gave me my marriage. But I will tell you that if God knew that I would mess it up, the marriage wouldn't have happened at the time that it happened. Yeah. If you have built capacity, the next thing you need to pray for is God collapse time for my sake. But you need to first know what you don't want. You need to understand your purpose, where you are headed. Then you find a man who is heading in that same direction. Lagos or no Lagos. If you have not healed from trauma, if you have not settled yourself, if you have not forgiven yourself, you will look to the other person to give you what they cannot give you.
You're not be putting pressure on them.
When people say my husband is my all in all, I told somebody it's a very unrealistic expectation to have of anybody. It can't be your all in all. You need to have friends, you need to have achievements, you need to have, because even your husband will crash under that pressure of trying to be everything for you or to you. You need to find something doing, understand yourself, love yourself, and know this, that you cannot force love to happen. No. You cannot force relationship to happen. So whether Lagos, please keep an open mind. And I'll say this to my Christian sisters. Which other thing will you advise someone that is trying to search for love in Lagos?
Well, my fellow searchers, in this quest, from experience, I've learned that even if you probably may not be an outside going person, or you might even like going out, but circumstances.
Not be outside, I shall meet my husband, so the outside may not help you.
So you can find love anywhere. It can be on Instagram. Somebody will come and visit your neighbor, and you just went out to spread clothes, and my fine.
Also, to round this up, if you're looking for a relationship, it means that sometimes you are aware of the fact that you get lonely. Sometimes you are aware of the fact that everyone around you is getting into a relationship and not you. Don't bottle that emotion in. Discuss it with God.
Sorry, I'm an Olozu, so I'm a foreigner in this place. There is one thing that people do not know. It's a secret, I'm sure. It's not secret, but if I tell you this, you just try it and you'll see it. Me personally, I know it's not this I'm gonna kneel down. If I kneel down for you, I will offend me gone here. But this how I used to do. If anything's going on, this how I just I may be on the road.
On anywhere. Just talk.
God. Should they only you? Should only kini to shele. How ni me that you have told me that I'm this. And somebody is doing this to me. It's therapy to lie you see.
See, even when people offend me, I put my hand on my chest and say, God, in my heart.
Once
trust
you
me,
finish,
the offense disappear.
It will disappear. God everything.
When Holy Spirit is there,
you see the kind of peace that will come. Tell it to God in prayers. That song.
Oh, what things we often
forfeit. Oh, what needless pain we bear.
All because we do not carry everything to God in prayer.
That's it. I see. You don't know what you're missing until you just try it.
Try it.
Anything that hurts you, when you're happy, tell it to God. When you're sad, tell it to God. When any,
If you are thinking it's too much of a hustle to go and do serious prayer,
as
just
in,
say it as
don't-
words.
just say,
Ah, God, this thing pay me, oh, he pay me.
I used to
all
start,
you
I'll
need.
say, God, I want to have a conversation with you.
Honestly,
And as I
do you know, I used to
started
say,
like
God,
that,
see, can I be real with you?
as in,
That's how you say, God, can I be real with you?
pay me.
Pay me.
As in, be so honest and genuine. It's so I need
Anyways,
to keep mind.
this video has entered 30 minutes. This is the longest video I've ever done. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of me bringing my friend on board today. I hope we've given you a lot of wisdom because we are very wise.
Yeah,
We are wise
people.
women.
It is easy.
You know, what are we doing with this wisdom if we don't give it to you?
Yes, so I get money hunchback.
Exactly. Ori mama for your you know. Thank you very much. Let's move to the next video. Just you click on the next one. Watch it. Thank you.
Yes, I have long hair.